Basically, we start with skill building workshops. So one of the issues people felt was that there are not enough trained people to make good coffee in India. So, with so many coffee shops opening. So, and also to provide training to existing roasters in maintenance of their equipment and so on. So we begin with skill building workshops, which includes things like cooking with coffee. Now, coffee is being seen as a beverage, but there are people who use it for cooking. So we have a gentleman from Australia who's part of the MasterChef Australia program who will show you how to cook with coffee. We even have a session on how to use coffee for painting on silk. There's a new thing which we have introduced this year. So it is not just meant for the coffee industry as we traditionally see it, but also for people who drink coffee. But most of these conferences tend to be very technically oriented. So this time we said we should attract people, which we did last time as well. We got a lot of people who are, so this thing cooking with coffee was very popular. So we are continuing cooking with coffee. And this time we're making painting on silk with coffee. So so we really begin with these skill building workshops, and then we hope to have Anand Sharma again for the inauguration of the festival along with Mr. Siddaramaiah. But with these people we are never sure till the last minute whether they are available or somebody else is coming. And we also have an exhibition where manufacturers of equipment or manufacturers of coffee can advertise their products. So a big change has been that now coffee is becoming more and more mechanized. There's this shortage of people to pick coffee on the farms. So the farmer is forced to go in for mechanization of his processes. So both in the workshop we have people demonstrating that, and the conference as well we'll have people speaking about this process. So these are all the changes which we are seeing in the coffee industry. So this festival targets all these issues which the industry faces. And then of course we have the coffee conference where we have some of the world's leading authorities on coffee addressing these issues. For example, there is always the concern that is coffee a healthy product? So many years ago there was this perception that coffee was not good for you. Like many doctors who used to guzzle down gallons of coffee would tell you that coffee is not good for you. So they will continue to drink it. But now there is scientific evidence to show that coffee is good for you. So I have a professor from the University of Helsinki talking about coffee, the health benefits of coffee with particular reference to type 2 diabetes, which is a big issue in India. You would have an analyst speaking about coffee prices, expected trend in prices. This is Kirsty McGregor from Switzerland. So basically, on the first day, we are looking at the marketing side of coffee, where we will also have speakers talking about innovative methods of delivering coffee to the consumer. We'll have people talking about, see, everybody is familiar with the coffee chains like Cafe Coffee Day and so on. But I don't know, many people realize that in the US, the largest seller of coffee is actually Dunkin' Donuts, followed by McDonald's. So now that Dunkin' Donuts is also starting in India, we get somebody from Dunkin' Donuts to come and speak about how coffee is sold in their chain. So just to know these are the changes which appear. At the same time, we have somebody talking about innovation in how a farmer can sell directly to a consumer. They have come up with a very small machine. I mean, they have not yet been launched, but he will be showing you how a machine this size, you can roast your coffee, grind it, and get your decoction in less than 5 minutes. So you can, which means that you do not need a roasting process in between. A farmer can develop his own chain of customers, or the customer can choose to prepare their own blends, by trial and error. They can prepare their own blends, and you can get your coffee, so you get the aromas, the smoke is removed, only the aromas are let into the room. And so you can get to smell the coffee as it's roasting, you get to smell the coffee as it's grinding, and you have a fresh decoction all within 5 minutes. Now, this is a product which has not yet been launched internationally, but it's already creating a lot of excitement. We are lucky to have one of the inventors of this product to be speaking about this machine, and how we from Germany, the Hans here from Germany would be speaking on. So the basic idea is to have varied topics on the first day, most of it relates to marketing. We're also having somebody from Starbucks to say how they are going to adapt to the changing market, and since now they've got into the Indian market in a big way, their experiences. So, like I said, it's really a chain of things with a common theme being the changing face of coffee. The keynote speaker, of course, will be Dr. Pachauri, who will be speaking about the environment, because environment and global warming is now a very important issue, and the coffee industry prides itself on being environment friendly. So the keynote speaker would be Dr. Pachauri on this subject. We'll also be having speakers like Harish Bhatt from Tata Beverages, who will be talking about how coffee consumption in India can be pushed to the next stage. Consumption is growing in India, but we would like to push it at a faster pace. On the second day, we would like to focus more on the production aspects of coffee. The lead-off speaker would be Dr. Prakash, who was the director of CFTRI. So he will be talking about, the new role of food and beverages, the new expectations of the consumers, and so on. Here we would have, Mr. Celli from Italy would be speaking about new varieties. We would have Professor Yedidzian from Zurich, who will be talking about the coffee flavors. Now, what are the flavors in coffee? What makes this aroma so special? We would be having somebody from Holland talking about, Dan De Vries will be talking about sustainable coffee cultivation. Because now people expect that you have to respect the soil and the environment. So Dan De Vries will be talking about sustainable coffee cultivation. We would also be, of course, then we would also like to sell our coffee to the market. So the chairman of the coffee board, Javed Akhtar, would also be speaking on why a consumer should take Indian coffee. Because now as the world goes global, and the delegates would include not just Indian delegates, but a large number of delegates from India. We are expecting more than 100 delegates from outside India. Out of a total delegate strength of 500 plus. So we think that week would be a very exciting week for anybody who thinks of coffee. It could just be a consumer, you could be a grower, the entire chain. We are trying to cover the entire chain from the farmer to the consumer with topics of interest, which we think would be appealing to you. So basically, this is the idea that Coffee Board and the India Coffee Trust have been doing in the last 4 editions, and we hope to have an even better 5th edition. So I think that in a nutshell is what we have in mind. But